What is going on, YouTube? Well, it's that time of the year. Black Friday. The deals and seals and I don't know. Usually now is the time when everybody goes out, buys that new video game console. They buy those cheaper games. They buy a TV. They buy a wiffle ball bat. They buy whatever because, heck, it's Black Friday. We live in a society where FOMO is king. But in all actuality, guys, in seriousness, we're going to talk today about Nintendo's Black Friday sale that they going on. So this is the original Nintendo website right now. I was going to try and sift through this, but I do not like the text version. They don't have pictures for anything. So that right there kind of just makes me a little upset about the website itself, man. If you're going to do this, make some pictures for this stuff. Not just highlight the stuff in red and underline it. But luckily, IGN has a nice little thing we can look at here. So obviously Nintendo has announced its plans for Black Friday and Cyber Monday 2025. While the Mario company will not offer a discount on Nintendo Switch 2 hardware, it will drop prices on a handful of first-party original Switch games and Switch 2 memory cards. So I've talked in the past about how greedy I think Nintendo is, and obviously you guys are going to see by some of this what I really mean about this. Now, this Black Friday sale, obviously there's no deal on Switch 2s. You're going to pay about $449 for a Switch 2 by itself. You can get it for $500 with the Pokemon Legends, the new game that came out, bundle, or up here we got, you can get a Switch 2 with a Mario Kart World bundle, and then Joy-Cons and everything. And yeah, okay, so there we go. I mean, that's about the price you're gonna pay for a Switch 2. So it's looking like, according to this so far, we do not have any deals on the Switch 2. So you're still gonna pay full price. So if you don't have one, don't be expecting to find a good deal somewhere for one. But this is let's look at the nitty-gritty of what they announced for the games. Now, I believe the sale on these titles will be available at the digital Nintendo eShop, so you can purchase these through the shop themselves on your Switch, as well as physical and digital copies at participating retailers, Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, Target, the normals. But let's look at the games that are discounted. So from now through November 29th, you can find deals starting at $29.99 MSRP, that's retail, on the following Nintendo Switch games at participating retails: Nintendo Sports, Mario Odyssey, Paper Mario, Splatoon 3, Peach Showtime, Donkey Kong Country Returns, Zelda, and yeah. So what is the one thing that stands out to you guys that really stood out to me when I first originally saw this ad? Most of these games are freaking Nintendo Switch launch titles. Original Switch launch titles. So now let that settle in. Let's see. When did the original Switch come out? Worldwide, 2017. So approximately, what, 8 years ago? So these games, some of these games, like Odyssey, is 8 years old, and they're knocking it down to $29.99. So what's that mean? Half price, basically. I mean, these are, don't get me wrong, these are all great games. As far as I know, like we played Mario Odyssey. I played Splatoon a little bit. I loved Luigi's Mansion, and Donkey Kong Country Returns obviously is good. But it's also like Donkey Kong Country Returns is also a remake of a game coming out. I don't get it. You have a new console out. Why aren't you having deals on that? You can see the prices down here completely. Like it says, the sale will run from November 23rd to 29th. Here's a full list of games and prices we know for sure. Now, granted, they might throw some other ones out there. Of course, they'll throw some more out there if we have a big backlash about why this is not the coolest thing ever. But yeah, I mean, Nintendo Switch Sports, $29.99. Super Mario Odyssey, $29.99. Most of these games, Princess Peach Showtime, which was kind of a recent release. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, $40. If I remember correctly off the top of my head, this was originally a Wii title. So why is this still an insane amount of money? Echoes of Wisdom, good game. Luigi's Mansion, $40. Let's see, when did Luigi's Mansion 3 come out? $2019. 2019, guys. 6 years ago. And they're announcing this as a great deal. You can get Luigi's Mansion for $40, and it's a 6-year-old game. We'll just jump down here. Cyber Monday plans. They score a $20 discount on the following micro SD Express card for the Switch 2 consoles when you shop at. It looks to be about one of the only ones. Be started available. Yeah, it's Switch console deals. I mean, you can see right here is what we kind of just looked at. You're still going to spend $500 or so on the Switch 2, which I get it. The console just came out, but to me, it would be smart to drop it down like $50 or something, or you know the retail price, which is $449. Just drop it down to $449 and throw in a game. Like this $500 for these bundles, I don't agree with. I think, like I said, I think it'd be nice to just throw in. Get the Switch 2 console price itself and just throw a game in, especially Mario Kart. That would be huge for me. I think if I was actually looking at getting a Switch 2 and I seen that I could get a Switch 2 with Mario Kart for $450, which is the normal price, then I'd go for it. Just lastly, this is all speculation as of right now. This was posted, I think, the 10th. So stuff could change, but I mean, you can sit through the stuff. It's just kind of nuts for me. I don't understand why Nintendo doesn't. I guess I understand why they don't, because people still buy it. You're gonna have the diehards out there that are still gonna buy it for this price, but it is what it is. I mean, they're not bad games. Like literally, we'll look at these. These are all great games. And I guess unless you want to pay the full price that they're still doing, you know, 7-8 years later, then I guess these are amazing prices. But let's face it, guys, you can go on Mercari, you can go on eBay, you can go to your local Facebook or whatever store, not store really, but on Facebook, you can find these games probably for like $20-30 normally. Probably cheaper nowadays too. If I have time, I'll put in the comments how much I searched some of these games for. But I want to know in the comments what you guys think about this. Are you guys looking forward to any of these deals? And the other big thing, like I just want to say, is a lot of people already have these titles. And I'm sure they got free upgrades for the Switch 2, yada, yada, yada. But a lot of people already have these titles because they are great games. They are the Switch selling points. So it's just not the right way for me, so. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Unfortunately, right now my camera is still a little messed up, so I either got to get a new one or figure something else out, but I hope you guys enjoyed just this talk today. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to purchase on this Black Friday. As always, stay retro, my friends. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.